Hi, welcome to the podcast. I'm Bo.
I'm Gage, and this is
The Brain Dead Podcast.
What's happening, Captain?
Not much. So, for all you that, for all the probably three,
four listeners, listeners that we have.
Sorry we haven't put out really anything.
We haven't
while.
done anything in a fat minute. It's honestly probably been like a month or more.
Probably. I think it has been like a month.
We've both had a lot of things been going on. Me with work, figuring out life shit. Both of us figuring out life shit. A lot of not bad stuff. I'm actually leaving the shop that I'm working at. I'm actually going back to the dealership. I just got a really good offer. And it kind of works out for me. I live like 3 minutes from the dealership.
Yeah.
Where I used to work.
It's quite nice.
It was like a 30-minute drive.
I wish I had that close of a drive. Yeah. I mean, I still can't really complain. It's only 15 minutes to my work. Never mind the people talking outside the garage.
I'm not going to lie, at first I thought that was a child screaming. And I was like,
it probably is.
It quite definitely is.
There's a lot of kids and a lot of people who don't know how to drive slowly through a parking lot. So it's quite a scary situation, but it is what it is.
It's so annoying. We could be in his garage or in my garage working because in our apartment complex, the garage that we're at, he's on one end cap, I'm on the other end cap, and we'll be doing shit, and this people who have 5 kids will just let them run around all over the place in the road, and they'll just be like,
it's not quite safe.
It'll be like, Michael, come back, instead of get your ass over,
Adrian Michael,
I'm gonna beat your ass. but on a kind of update of what we've been up to, what we've been going through, we were talking about a lot of the things that we wanted to do for Helen, because Helen is actually in a couple weeks now.
It's right around the corner.
It's right around the corner. We also just celebrated our birthdays.
Yeah.
Woo woo. I'm 23. Bodie's 22 now.
That's weird to think. How old were we when we met? We were probably 18, 19.
You were 18, I was 19.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
I mean, for a lot of people, it's like, man, that's only a few years.
Yeah, but
we're still young.
Yeah, but we've been
my body doesn't feel young. My back hurts. If I lay the wrong way, if I lay on the wrong side of my body, my shoulder will kill me for the rest of the day.
Also, my wife was fucking clutch for my birthday. She got me a massage. Shit was crazy.
I need a massage.
Dude,
I need a chiropractor, really.
I need a chiropractor. I'm my body is misaligned, so my whole left part of my body is my shoulder always in pain, my hip is always in pain, my feet fucking hurt. But on some good news, we got caught up on a lot of things we've been trying to do to our cars. So
I'm starting to finally get the cars somewhat ready for Helen. Well, I only have one more thing to do, and then I'm happy for Helen.
What's the last thing?
The front lip.
Oh yeah, getting
so
the lip. Yeah.
I already have funnily enough, the same paint color side skirts. I was actually very lucky to get the factory Votex side skirts that were the same paint color,
also,
which is cool.
Crazy, because I was just recently telling Bo this. So I was on Euro Tuning one day, and I don't know how I was looking at it, but I think I was just looking at different stuff they offer for Mark V's, and the factory skirts that we have, dude, they try and sell them for $1,600.
And we picked them up at the local pick your part yard for probably $120. $120,
$150.
I don't know. We paid a lot more because we grabbed a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I paid a shit ton. I got fucking raped. I got raped because I found Votex tails. And I'm a dumbass, and I spoke up because they were looking at them, and I was like, oh, they're 2-piece. Do you need the other side? And he said, oh, shit, yeah. So I got charged double when I should have just shut the fuck up, and he would have just charged me for the taillights. But
so I finally got all the black door,
everything.
All the black trim, because my wagon was the gray cloth interior, which we
talked
found
about
out
previously.
Oh, yeah. So I finally got all the door cards, the rear door cards. Funnily enough, if you're trying to put all black interior in a non-all black interior wagon, the back doors are slightly different from wagons to regular.
That's what
sedans.
I've always been told. It's always just the tiny, like the seats. Like we found out the seat was different. We had to. What do we? We had to basically.
We took the skin off of a regular Jetta seat and managed to put it on the foam padding on that was on the wagon.
Yeah, because I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't know this on a Jetta and a Rabbit or GTI and GLI. It's a whole foam piece. I thought that was basically like that was for all of them. On his wagon, it was a 2-piece. It was kind of like, I don't know if anybody kind of knows.
Yeah, it has a flip up motion. Yeah, it has like a flip up access for the fuel pump.
I don't. Well, see, the thing is, I think no. You know what I think that's for? I think it's so you can put the seats down and you actually have a full, like, flat, long. Because that's how my 4Runner was.
It might actually be that way.
That's how.
I've never actually tried that.
That's how my 4Runner was.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I know a lot of cars do it like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That's what I was about to say. If you know how like a 4Runner or like how SUVs, they'll kind of flip upwards, so you can kind of put the backrest down to get like a full flat from the hatch to the front. That's what it was like. It was pretty. I never knew that. I never even realized that they did that. But yeah, we got that, swapped skins, and then funny enough, we kept trying to find him. We never found him, and out of nowhere, I found a guy up in North Carolina who had a Fahrenheit and was parting out everything, and super cool fucking dude, cool as fuck. He had everything basically that we were looking for. Like I was able to get some of the little bit of black trim that I need for my car. We got the door cards for Bodie's car. Other black shit for his car.
You got the seats.
Full Recaro seats.
Full Recaro seats, which I actually bought off of him as well as his BBS CHO 12s.
Yeah, I ended up wanting to do some other stuff. I was kind of like, I'd rather have Bodie have it because then he could at least throw that in.
I always wanted them, so I got them at a good price, which is perfectly fine with me. But I got the wheels on. I got the black interior all in. Literally, the only thing that I have to do is redo the headliner in black and some of the back trim and like the hatch area.
Like little things.
Yeah, but I'm perfectly fine with waiting until getting that done before next year in Helen.
Yeah.
But I've got the side skirts ready to go. All I have to do is buy a lip, which I'm probably just going to go with a rep lip for now. And unless I can eventually find a real one, that would be kind of nice.
See, but the thing is, it's honestly better just to run rep because you get a real one and you smash that shit like most people do with lips, you're gonna hate yourself.
Yeah, honestly, that's perfectly fine. I mean, as long as it fits good, I'm perfectly fine with it.
Most of them do. I mean, like when the one that I have on mine, it fit pretty well.
Yeah. But all I got to do is get that lip, get it paint matched, and then should be good for Helen. But, I was going to say this about the back door cards. They're different. You can use them, but
slight trim.
I would recommend getting a Dremel and
if you
kind of removing some of the material on the very back corner.
True black rears.
Yeah, if you can't find true black rears for a wagon specifically, you can make Jetta sedan four door door cards.
Jetta,
yeah. You can make them work. It just requires a little trimming.
Yeah.
Which I don't really care. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Perfectly happy.
Perfectly happy with it. I just wanted all black interior. I'm tired of looking at gray shit.
Yeah, no, because we were able to get everything. You were able to get most of everything from the yard of the place I used to work at, and we were able to just slowly but surely get
piece everything
together, and it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks good with the black and the wood trim.
And on my car, I finally got my full Votex kit. I finally got everything painted. Shout out Drip Labs. If you ever need paint, highly recommend them.
And you're in the South Carolina,
if you're in the South Carolina,
or,
North Carolina,
you're willing to travel.
Yeah, if you want to go to like some hardcore VW guys who love the shit, know the shit, go to Drip Lab. They are the shit, and they don't just do paint. They'll do restoration services, things like that for body work, interior, and shit like that. They are the shit. Shout out Josh Wilson and Leon. Shout out Leo. I think it's Leo or Leon. I've only met him a couple times, but shout out to them. They got me hooked up. Had my shit done in less than a week.
Yeah, and that shit looks good.
Yeah, and I mean, and they looked at my car. He looked at my car for 30 minutes when I dropped off everything, got it all on, and I mean, it's pretty damn close. It's pretty much on there.
You wanna say how much it was for everything?
It was. I mean, now I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if he was giving me a homie hookup price. Or because, at my shop we were able to hook him up with an early Westy grill, and maybe that's why he get. But for me to get everything painted, it was $500, and that was lip, side skirts, the rear diffuser. And the rear diffuser is like a 2-piece part. Mm-hmm. It's not literally the whole bumper. It's like basically we separate it, put that on there. But it was like $500.
Yeah.
And they even. Like fix some, they fixed a lot of the scratches because when we pulled our stuff from LKQ yard, LKQ put their Steely wheel stands on literally everything that we wanted. So we literally had to use a engine hoist to lift the cars.
Yeah, we had to do some sketchy shit and use the dude at the desk was like, you can't use a jack, but
I'm not supposed to tell you this, but I've seen guys use the engine hoist.
I'm not telling you to do this, but I've seen people use the engine hoist to lift cars.
But got that.
So that's what we did. I mean, no, we totally didn't do that.
No, not at all.
No,
I lifted it with my bare hands.
No, we were faking it. We were making funny story. Ha ha.
Ha ha. LOL. LMAO. LOL. But yeah, we got that painted, and yesterday we spent the day. We got everything mounted up, and we did a little bit more stuff too, just while everything was off. Like Bodie, just because Bodie's really good when it comes to like kind of paint, taking care of body. I'm just not the best at it. I just don't like doing it. And Bodie's just way better than I am at it. But we did a good restoration on the headlights, getting rid of the fog, polishing up the exhaust. What else did I feel like?
I mean, we got around like the edges of the bumpers and whatnot, where it was hard to get with a rag while you're washing it.
Yeah,
we go ahead and
fix
got that while it's
but
off.
Oh my god,
oh god, dude, it's sex on wheels.
Literally, Bodie kind of said the best description. He was like, how the car used to look. It looked like that's what you got as your high school car from your mom. And
now it looks like a proper Volkswagen enthusiast car.
And like you had money to throw some wheels, throw some coilovers on it, and that bada bing, bada boom. Now, like he said, it actually looks like... And
you can tell there's time and effort into the car now.
Yeah, because, I mean, and that's the other thing. I've been trying to collect more and more because I'm a huge, like, OEM Plus guy. This is all stuff I've been learning about with Mark Vs. I got anthracite vents. I got some other anthracite trim. I've been trying to find another piece. Anthracite shit is so hard to find because it was only on 05.5 cars, and it's just like any old Volkswagen. You look at it hard enough, it cracks. So they're just so hard to find altogether and okay. But no, the car looks mint. The car looks phenomenal. Also, I want to shout out to this dipshit up in Kentucky or Alabama. He had the anthracite trim that I needed for my car because 9 times out of 10, they're Climatronic. All the later Mark V cars just didn't get Climatronic. I don't know why. I don't know what was Volkswagen's decision on making the early cars have all the cool shit and late cars not having jack shit. But he had the non-Climatronic anthracite face trim, and I was like, holy shit, I'm going to get this. Because the car was wrecked, he was telling me. And I was like, hey, man, I like took a picture, circled. I want the upper vent trim, and I want the face trim. And he was like, cool, man. I was like, you cool with $40? And he was like, yeah, man, that's cool. And I was like, awesome. I was like, I'll pay for shipping. I'm in South Carolina. And he was like, well, how do you expect to pay me? And I was like, I don't know, PayPal. I was like, call me. I mean, the thing that everybody uses. And
I don't trust that electronic payment shit.
Oh my! Me and this guy, and I deleted. I wish I didn't delete it because of how funny and dumb this fucking conversation was. But he said, no, I don't trust any of those. I only use Facebook Pay. I didn't even know what the fuck Facebook Pay was. I had to look it up. Facebook Pay is not even a thing. It's called Meta Pay now or whatever. It's not even a thing. It hasn't been a thing for like 2 years.
I've never heard
heard of that. I've never heard of that.
That must be some like old people Facebook shit. I don't know.
And he wasn't even old. He was like our age. He was like
really?
he was like a little bit older than us. He looked like a dumbass. He was a dipshit. But I don't do that, do I? The IRS, they catch you on those. And I was like, well, that's only for amounts over $600. That's what gets reported to the IRS in transactions of over $600.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, but at the end of the day, you're not the one. I'm the one paying you. So why are you? And he's like, well, I on my cash out, I like use that daily as my banking. I'm well over $1,000, so I just can't risk it. I just don't fuck with that electrical shit because it's too much of a risk. And I was like, again, amigo, I'm paying you. What's the fucking risk?
Yeah.
But I was like, you do you, pal. And I just ended the conversation because I was like, I can't do this shit. I'm gonna end up ripping my fucking hair out because of how dumb this conversation was. But. Mm-hmm. But anywho, oh my god, and just to add on to another dumbass. Sorry, this is I got to rant a little bit. Somebody else had.
Welcome to what grinds Gage's gears.
Jesus Christ, so much. I found someone who was selling a cubby dash, or a dash cubby for a Mark V. And a little tidbit information: we didn't get those in the States. I've never been sure. I've heard of people saying they came on some GTIs, but from what I can tell, we didn't get that in the States. That was only in Canada. We did technically get it on that style trim, but it was only in the Mark 6 wagons, because Mark 6 wagons basically had like Mark 5 trim. But it's not true Mark 5 because it's not the same color. And those, they were actual black. And Mark 5s never got actual black trim. It was all anthracite color. And so I found someone, and she was like, I'm selling it for $30. And I was like, oh my God, hell yeah. Because all the Canadian boys, because that's where that was like in all their cars up in Canada, they want like $100 for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my God, I'll give you the money right now. I'll pay for shipping. I'm not doing shipping right now. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, well, where are you? I'm in Washington. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, can I please? I was like, please let me pay you. Take my money. I've been trying to find these for so long. And she just left me on red. So fuck the people who. I'm literally trying to throw money at these people, and they won't take my money.
People don't understand the value of $1.
Apparently. But long story short, yeah, so Bodie's all set up. He got his black trim, got the BBS is on. It's looking nice. I got all my shit painted, got all my shit on. It's looking nice.
Yeah, by the way, you can check out pictures of the wagon on Branded Media Instagram, and I will actually make sure to post some pictures of your car today.
Oh, cool.
So you can see both of our cars.
Yeah, you can see what they look like, see what's going on.
By the time this podcast is out, I'm 99% sure that you'll be able to see it on the Instagram at least.
Hopefully, yeah.
We might try and make some reels later on.
Holy shit.
Or a TikTok later on.
Yeah, we'll try. But yeah, no, that's why we haven't really been able to do anything. We've also been just like
just kind of been busy with life, really.
We've been busy with life. I just bought another Volkswagen. I just bought a Touareg. And then I just finished up my flip car. I'm hopefully going to be selling that soon.
The bad thing is like, one day you might be completely free, but I've got plans. I got to go, run errands or whatnot.
Yeah, no.
Or I might be free and you got to run errands or something.
Well, and that's like with work and all that. We've just been insane and crazy. And
there goes another plane. I told you this would happen. I'd be willing to bet you can hear that.
World War II's going crazy right now. There's a
dog bombs on us.
Dude, is that Snoopy? There's a dog fight going on top of us. But yeah, no, like Bodie said, we've just been crazy with life, just having a lot of things going on. I got a Touareg because I like buying and flipping cars and getting parts and selling stuff. So we bought a Touareg. So like, it was kind of a win-win because my wife was like, I want a mom car. I want a mom SUV. Because I don't blame her. She hates that every single one of my cars is low, and it's just a bitch trying to get
Makes sense. I'm not going to lie. Whenever I was driving it the other day, it was pretty fucking cool.
I like it. They're not. And the funny thing is I'd
still rather have a wagon, but
the funny thing is when I started at the dealer, dude, everybody was like, oh, the Touareg, oh God, they have so many problems, this and this and that. And then when I started working at the other shop, we actually worked on Touaregs like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Touaregs are bulletproof. They don't have it's the electrical, and honestly, it's not even the electrical. It's just they're expensive to maintain, so people don't really take that good of care of them. That's what's the sad and annoying part. But No, we love it. We are. I actually currently, after this podcast, we're gonna go tow a Mark III in a couple hours with it, and then
tow rig,
and then in a what else? What was that? Oh, and then literally tomorrow, I gotta go tow my toolbox and my other boxes in my cart to the dealership because again, I'm moving to the dealership, but it's so awesome. I love having something that like I can actually just tow and just yank whatever with. Also, you want to see some cool shit? Go online and look at the old V10 TDI Touaregs and their towing capabilities. Or apparently, I don't think we got these here, but there was a V12 TDI.
Jesus.
That was in, I think, the Q7.
Sure, it wasn't a W12.
No, not to. I'm pretty. I mean, I saw this online the other day. I think it was a. It might have been a W12. I don't know. I thought they said TDI.
That just kind of makes sense to me.
I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong.
VR6s.
But dude, this thing was pulling a Boeing. Shit was pulling. But again,
I just love how they like had to stop like selling them in America because all the American truck manufacturers like, we can't keep up with your torque and towing ratings. We can't afford that. We can't. But it's not fair.
It's not fair that the Germans know what they're doing and we don't.
Well, I mean, maybe if you would use some of the money that you have instead of buying stupid shit and making stupid cars.
Dumbass decisions.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, that's but yeah, no, we like Bodie said, we've just been crazy with life, doing things, buying things, selling things. We are very excited for Helen. We have Helen that hopefully we are going to try and do some content and stuff for Helen, either doing some reels or trying to post up some videos or things like that. But we're very excited.
Actually, we need to talk about the not like on the podcast, but like after the podcast, we do need to talk about the
oh my God.
our like after movie thing like we did last year. Whether we're gonna film it on phone or if
the thing fucked up, didn't it? The VHS.
Well, I don't know. That's something we have to figure out.
That sucks because the camera. What did it do?
I don't remember. It was doing some weird thing where it wouldn't let me record.
When we went to the yard and we were looking at that other yard, and I'm not gonna lie now, I think once I get some money, I'm gonna try and buy a car out of that yard.
Good luck getting it out of there. Those things are packed in.
Well, I'm trying.
And they're grown in.
Well, the plan again. I'm gonna.
Place is overgrown.
I would like to. Or I would at least like to like give them money and just be like, hey, one of those is mine. Don't touch it. Mm-hmm. Just so I have something that's out there, and then I'll go get it sometime in the future, and it's mine. That's what I.
Don't get me wrong. There's some cool stuff out there.
There's like 4 GLXs. There's like 5 VR6 Passats, and
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. One of those would be really cool.
Oh my God, I want a VR6 Passat. I want to be. There's a guy. I think I told you about this. There's a guy in South Carolina right now in Inman. He's selling a B3 VR6 Passat. Mm-hmm. B3s are so sexy, and it's our homie with his S14.
S14 homie pulling up. It's gonna be loud for a second. Just give it a second.
Yeah. But do you know the difference? Like, I think I've told you, but do you know the difference between like a B3 and a B4?
Not really.
So B3s and B4s, the grill and the face on a B3, it's like slick all the way up front from headlight to headlight.
Oh, okay.
On a B4, there's an actual physical grill.
I know what you're talking about.
B3s look so good. I think B3s are just pure sex on wheels. They look so fucking hot on a wagon, especially.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, my 2 favorite like OG. And I'm not. You can ask Bo. I'm not even really into the OG Volkswagens that much. Like I work on them at the shop that I used to be. I had a Mark III. A bunch of my friends have Mark IIIs, but I'm really primarily like into the new stuff. But my 2 dreams would be a Mark II Jetta Coupe or a B3 Passat wagon. Mm-hmm. Those are like my favorite looking OG looking ones.
Are those like the synchro wagons?
See, that's what those. I'm pretty sure those had synchros, a synchro system. But I don't know if we got them in the States.
Mm.
I've never been 100% sure if we got them in the States.
I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know anything about old Volkswagens like that.
Old vagina.
Old vaginas. I don't know anything about those either.
I don't know anything about those either.
I don't fuck with.
I'm all about women. I'm all about that new vagina. I'm all about that new model.
New model.
But what else? Dude, the heat is killing me. I feel like I'm dying right now.
It's not even that hot.
I just don't do well with heat. When heat is just chapped in somewhere. My mom likes the house to be about the same temperature as hell.
Don't get me. I understand what you mean. Trust me, I'm the same way, but it doesn't really feel that bad. At least not to me.
I just got heat problems. I be dying and shit.
I can tell.
I be going crazy with the heat.
You going crazy?
I'm going factually crazy. What anything else you want to bring up? You want to talk about?
Nah, not really.
Nah. No, I'm good.
I don't really got nothing.
I'm just gonna sit over here in silence. Oh yeah, we can So something I've been trying to do, because again, like I said, I like buying and selling and flipping cars. Mainly to like fix them and learn more and do more and see more. Hopefully with this one I'm selling, I'm trying to gain a bunch of tools to where in our garage here we can do a lot of big boy heavy work. Mm-hmm. And I've actually been like building tools and making custom stuff for home. Like I chopped the top of the bolt off an axle bolt and welded it to another one to have an extended bolt so we can knock out axles if we ever got to take axles out. And that's what I've been trying to do. I've literally been trying to make it to where I could work on repair, tear down Volkswagens literally in our little one garage at our apartment complex. I mean, everybody here probably hates me because I'm always blaring music and just making noises all the time. From like I know a couple weeks ago when I had to do my AC, I'm so happy to finally have AC. We just got in the heat right now, and oh my god, it is so nice having AC. I also thought it was really funny. I like made a video, and I was like, "Bro said he got an upgrade." It's literally just AC. But it's funny because people don't think about it. But I mean, I always say it, man. If you love your car, dude, do the maintenance. Fix the shit that like. Now, obviously, if you're going for track shit or you're trying to save weight, fuck it, get rid of AC. I honestly, AC doesn't bother me, but I have a son now, so I can't not have AC. Mm-hmm. My wife would kill me. So that's I had. I say it like I had to do it. It's very nice that I did, and it worked out because I was able to trade my boss, funny enough, an AC unit that I had that I was just sitting on, and he gave me a good price on a whole AC kit for like $140. Mm-hmm. That was a brand new compressor, dryer, expansion valve, everything. It was awesome. Also, it's interesting. I was watching some dude. Do you know his name? That Asian guy who has the like Honda Civic. He always makes all the funny videos. He'll go ooh ah, like being funny on like TikTok or Instagram. Like young Asian dude. He's like kind of tall. Has a white Civic.
Not really.
Well, anywho, I saw one.
I've probably seen him.
You're gonna know who I'm talking about. If I could find one of his videos, you'd know who I'm talking about. But it was funny. He called the expansion valve the expansion core.
I don't really know that much about AC.
Well, I'd never heard that. I thought it was interesting. I thought that was kind of a interesting terminology. I mean, that could be what it's called, and I just been calling it expansion valve because that's what I was told. But I just thought that was interesting.
Could also be like a different place of the world. They say different things.
I know, like North Carolina.
North Kakalaki.
We say macaroni. They say macaroni.
What is it, Canadian?
Oh, macaroni. You know what I've always I don't understand why. I'm probably gonna get like flamed for it, but like, why do we call ham Canadian bacon?
It's not. Honestly, I think that's a northern thing.
But you order pizza anywhere and they say Canadian bacon.
I think it's a certain type of ham because not all ham. I think what you're talking about, it's more like a bologna style kind of ham, right?
I don't know. I just think it's weird. I think it's weird all the time. I think it's very interesting. I think it's one of the questions that just this big brain.
I'm sure there's a story behind it. I just don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, some guy brought his ham down from Canada. And they said, "Hey, look, Canadian bacon."
This is bacon. No, the fuck it's not.
Dipshit.
Yeah, it is. And where are you from? Canada. Canada.
I'm from Chlamydia.
I'm from Chlamydia. Yes.
I'm from Lebanese. I thought you liked dudes.
Got anything more to talk about?
I started selling my Hot Wheels. It's been a very interesting process. A long time ago, a friend of mine, he was selling a bunch of his Hot Wheels, and I always thought, like it would only be worth it if you basically brought everything to a meet or an event or something like that. It's actually been doing very well. I've been weirdly making pretty good, like, obviously I'm not making $100, $100, I'm making more like $50, $40, $80, things like that. But weirdly enough, it's been working out. I just had one guy, he messaged me today, said, "How much for everything?" And I was like, "Everything?" And he was like, "Everything." And I was like, well, some of the cars are sold, so I'd have to go through and check everything, but...
You know what? I'd be willing to bet it's like one of those people you see at like the jockey lot. They probably just buy bulk stuff for a good price and then go resell it for much more.
Well, and the thing is it's like actually, like, here, I can pull up just because I'm just been curious about, like, what to... Like, I don't know what to do anything for. I really don't. Because I have a bunch of...
Well, let's figure that out later.
Well, no. I'm not saying we're figuring it out now. I'm just saying, like, where is it? So in the thing, I have, like, a good bit of premiums, some other specialty stuff, but I have a lot of, like, standard stuff. And that's what I'm like, I don't know what to do because like, obviously, some of the premiums, I mean, shit, there's probably just a rough 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Usually, those are $10, $10 to $15. That's like $100, $150 right there. And then with the standards, I mean, yeah, they're $3, but I mean, I have probably like 20 or 40 of them. So it's like, I don't know. I don't see, and it's weird because, again, everybody, you buy Hot Wheels per single, or you buy a couple. Selling them whole, I don't know what to fucking do.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I think it was a stupid decision to sell them anyway.
I mean, well, also, and to clarify, I have a bunch that I'm not selling, like, at all. Like, my Volkswagen ones, I will never sell any of my Volkswagen ones. I have some my Audi, basically anything under the VAG anything under the Volkswagen Audi group, I will not sell. Those are not getting sold. None of my Porsches, none of my Volkswagens, none of my... And I have some other stuff. Like, it's... I feel like an idiot. I shouldn't have taken pictures of it. But I had my C10. You know that C10 one that I just bought?
The tuned one?
No, not the tuned one. It's that black one that was lowered with, like, all black and has, like, orange and yellow stripes down the side.
No. I don't remember.
Anywho, it's like an OBS one, but I keep getting like, oh, let me get that one, and I'm like, I just keep telling everybody it's sold because I'm like, I don't want to get rid of that one. I like that one too much.
Yeah.
Because I have a weird love for, like, Chevys, like old Chevy stuff, like Impala SS's,
old trucks,
GTOs. See, and I don't even like OG GTOs. I like early 2000s GTOs. I think those are just cool fucking. It looks weird as fuck, and I love it. I also love the fact you can just throw Holden shit on it, and it's just a fucking Holden.
Just a Monaro.
I think it'd be really cool, because, I mean, I've heard of guys, you know how in Australia they got the Ute Holdens? Basically, they're like GTOs with a bed. I saw a thing.
Actually, is it Holden or is it Vauxhall?
No, they're Holden.
Is it?
They're probably both, because they're both under, technically... I know there's Holden ones. I do know that.
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know Australian shit like that.
But either way, there was a guy up north, I think. He did the, like, chop up a body, got the body brought here, and then, like, assembled it on the GTO or some shit like that. But I wonder if...
it is Vauxhall, because I was literally just watching
but I thought
Top Gear the other day, and they were reviewing the Vauxhall Monaro, which is the GTO.
But I thought they had.
I don't know. Holden might also be Chevy. I don't know.
Yeah, no, yeah. I know Holden is Chevy. Holden is under.
I was about to say, then
they're under General Motors.
I was thinking, I was like, well, then what is the Ford one? And I was like,
yeah.
Oh wait, it's just Ford.
What's the Ford one? Yeah,
see,
yeah, that one. What is that?
Well, we got it as the SS, but they got it.
Technically, the weird thing is we got it as the S. See, that's the thing. We got it as a bunch of shit. We got it as the Chevy SS. We also got it as the Caprice. We also got it as the G8 Pontiac.
Mm-hmm.
Like, technically, they're all the same fucking car.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that's one of my favorite things that used to be slept on. It's not really slept on anymore. But when people would take the old police cruiser Caprices.
God, dude, I love those. So beautiful.
But I hate it now. Now everybody buys them up. Now they're not as cool anymore. It used to be.
No, they're still cool.
No, I mean, no. Don't get me, I say that like the trash. No, they're still cool. I just thought it was really cool when, like, back in the day when, like, you had to be in the know to know. Now everybody fucking knows.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who likes remotely anything that's to do with Chevys will try to buy one or know someone with one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bodie was completely awesome, and for my birthday, he fixed my bike.
I did.
You don't want to say what was wrong with it. Don't want to talk about how the process was. Just I did.
Took it to the bike shop and they repaired it.
I'm gonna rip the fucking peach fuzz pubes off your fucking face.
What the fuck do you want me to tell about it? It had the fucking rim band was shot.
The rim job was shot.
The rim band was shot. They replaced the rim band.
They replaced the rim job. The rim job was bad.
They replaced the rim band, and then they put a new tube in it because the other one had a hole in it.
From the rim job.
And it was like $15.
That's crazy. I'm honestly surprised it was that cheap. I thought it would have been much more.
Nope. It's all good. I did get a DVD from that place. It was a BTCC racing like cover. It was like some coverage of a old school British Touring Cup Championship from 2004.
What cars were in it, or does it say, or did it?
Well, they had a couple Honda Civics, which were like the I think the Fit that we got at the time, or I don't remember if it was the Fit or the Jazz. But one of the like tiny
Smaller
Hondas,
ones, yeah.
the tiny Hondas that we got, some weird Protogen car.
Protogen?
I don't know. I guess it was some early 2000s European manufacturer.
Kinda
I don't know if they're even alive.
Kind of like TVR, kind of like how they were like only in Europe, did their own thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting.
They had the Vauxhall Astras, I think is what they were. They had a bunch of, what the fuck is that brand? Opel, I think.
Opel, the one in Europe?
Yeah.
Yeah, Opel.
I'm trying to think of what else was there.
Was it a
Seat? No, that was Seat. I was thinking of Seat.
Okay.
Because they had a couple cars, and then.
Was there Volkswagens?
No, there wasn't any Volkswagens.
That's kind of interesting because all the cars that you're talking about would kind of be in the same class as Volkswagens. Especially at that time, being in 04.
Yeah.
Being in 04.
Well, I don't even think there was really any Mark IV stuff. I don't think there was a lot of Mark IV race car stuff. I mean, I know there was the Bora that was in Brazil, because I showed you that one time. That's a pretty fucking cool car. And then I think I think there was one series where there was a Mark IV or Mark IVs in it, but I don't think it was BTCC.
That's weird. Boras are so cool. They're so weird because like they always got I don't know why, but it's like the Bora got like really cool shit across the world. Like in China, the Bora R is so cool. It had like a really cool bumper, really cool spoiler, R seats. Like it just got done up. But again, it was only in China. Which is Chinese Volkswagens are the shit because they're just they just were like, we're doing our own thing, kiss our ass. Oh, we didn't get to go, but a friend of mine his Volkswagen event went on this weekend. We didn't get to go. We were doing
body kit shit.
We were doing my body kit, which
you're doing hot girl shit.
We're doing hot summer shit. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously, it would have been really fun to go, but we had a very fun day.
Yeah,
yesterday.
It was fun.
We were just cranking, doing that all day, and it was fun.
Cracking a hog.
I was tugging the motherfucking knob.
I was in that garage with my best friend cracking my hog.
I was touching his knob. But we a lot of our friends got to go. And it looked pretty cool. There was a lot of people who went up there. Ed, his Cabrio won Best Mark III.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Ed and Christina's Mark III.
Yeah.
Their Cabrio won Best Mark III.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I just saw that. That was pretty cool.
Have I seen his Mark III or his Cabrio?
Yeah, we saw it when we went to that. Remember that one weird meet? That like last minute they were like,
"Oh yeah,
we're all going to this." Yeah. Yeah.
Word.
Must be fine because at that he was like, what is he telling me? He said it was burning coolant, and he said when he opened up the head and he looked at the pistons, he said that they were just wet.
It's not good.
So I don't know. We were talking about getting a motor from the yard, and then he said never mind.
You'll get that on them big jobs.
Yeah, you'll get it on them big jobs. So the guy we bought the Jetta from, Josh Wilson had reposted my post of us working, and the guy we bought the car from, shout out Cameron. He works at, I don't know if he still works at Eurowise, but he worked at Eurowise when we bought my wife's Mark V, which is our Mark V that I've been driving and I do stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Whoa, dude, is that the car y'all bought for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, we've been putting a bunch of stuff." And he's like, "Oh, dude, it looks awesome." And I was like, "Oh, thanks, dude." And we've just been kind of reconnect because he was a really big Mark V guy. And when we bought the Mark V, I wasn't really into Mark Vs that much. Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, into Mark Vs a good bit. And we've literally been talking like all fucking morning on Instagram. So he apparently just finished. Oh, dude, you have to look at his Golf or his GTI. Shit is sexy as fuck. All black Thunder Bunny bumper. He just finished getting full cage. You're gonna have to zoom in. It was fucking up on me. When we bought the car from him a couple years ago, he said he needed a harness and a bunch of things like that. He said it's running now. He just got it tuned a couple months ago.
What motor is it?
So I believe it's a BPY car, but it's a built BPY. Like
it looks good. I like those wheels too. What are those?
They're Apex wheels.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. I think if I was willing to estimate, because I don't think he said he had a dyno tune. I think he was doing like street tunes, which I mean street tunes are usually better because that's real world conditions. But I mean shit, I don't remember everything that he said was onto it, but I'm willing to bet that car's probably close after it's all said and done. That car's probably gonna be close to like 500-600 horsepower.
God damn.
He said he's gonna try.
And it's just a GTI, not an R.
No, just a BPY car.
Oh yeah, no.
He said he's gonna try and bring it to Helen.
Oh.
But we were talking, and I asked him. I was like, because he's up in North Carolina. We really don't have any Euro tuners here.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys will work because if you run like a standalone ECU, they might have ECU programs to where they can work with those ECUs. But with stock ECUs, not a lot of guys here fuck with Euro cars. And I was asking him, I was like, hey, up in North Carolina, is there anybody you recommend? Or I know of some places, but is there anybody you recommend? He was like, well, what motor and what car? And I was like, it'd be for the Mark V that we bought, 2.5. I was like, I'm wanting to do an O2Q swap. That's the 6-speed from Mark Vs, early Mark 6s.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and once I do that, it's going to throw a bunch of lights. I'd like to get the ECM coded to be a manual ECM to get rid of a bunch of lights. I'd also like to get it tuned to get rid of the famous 2.5 rev hang. And we were talking, he literally has everything for a 6-speed swap except the trans. And guess who has a trans that's just sitting that no one knows about? At Chad's. And we were talking about, and then we were talking more and more, and he said like he has a cage. He has a full 6-point cage in that car. And he was like, it's cool, but it kind of sucks. He was like, I wish I kind of just did like a half car cage. He's like, but if I go that route, I would like to get my back seats back because they're gone. I sold them to a friend. And I was like, well, lucky for you, I have GTI rear. I mean, they're GLI, but they'd be the same. I was like, I have GTI back seats. And he was like, oh shit, dude, we might be able to work something out. So, and he also sent me some grills. Mm-hmm. I was asking him. He has the black Wolfsburg grills. Mm-hmm. But I was like, oh shoot. I was like, if you had honeycombs, me and a friend of mine have been looking for honeycomb grills. We would love to pick up. And he was like, I'll look. But yeah, we might be able to work something out. I might either be able to get the little shit that I need, because at the shop at the old shop I used to have, we only have the 6-speed. We don't have anything else. Mm-hmm. Because I need the axle, starter, mount, shifter box, cables, pedal, cymbal, everything. And he literally has everything. So I might be able to trade. I might either be able to get some stuff so I can slowly start building up my swap, or might be able to, if he finds honeycombs, maybe we can both get some honeycombs.
Word.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I want the non-fog lights honeycomb. I know you want the fog light honeycomb, so might be able to work something out. We might not, but either way, it's been really cool. He is probably, in my years of dealing with buying and selling in Volkswagens, he was so nice. He made our process of buying the cars so simple. It was also just nice because, like, he's a Volkswagen dude, works at a shop, Euro-wise shop, like a Euro big boy shop. And he was just a really nice guy. He does yoga. You can't get more cooler and more just a cool, down-to-earth guy than that.
Okay.
I think the only other way is if he was a fucking pothead. And even if he is, I don't care, man. You're just that cool. Go for it. But, yeah, we've literally been talking back and forth all morning, talking about, like, doing the 6-speed, and doing this, and doing axle flanges, and talking about this and this and that. But hopefully I might honestly be able to get some stuff that I can just trade that back seat for, because when I got all the seats and everything, I got them for my car, but obviously sold them to Bodie so Bodie could finish up his wagon. But since we already did the skin swap, we were not doing that again in the wagon. So I just have still the back seats, and Bodie everybody makes fun of me for holding on to shit, but it always works out. So it might work out. I might be able to get some shit to slowly start doing the 6-speed swap. Mm-hmm. Because that's the auto trans, like, don't get me wrong, like, it's nice, I don't have to clutch, I don't have to do this and that, but I want a 6-speed on a 2.5. That's like,
be quite nice.
It'd be very nice. And again, I'm OEM as fuck, and that'd be really cool to literally have basically built a car with all Volkswagen stuff. Mm-hmm. That's like the dream. That's like my aura. Just tugging on that knob. It just does it for me.
Putting on that motherfucker.
Tugging on that motherfucking knob. But, yeah, so hope you enjoyed. Again, we are so sorry that we have not been putting out content for a minute. We've just been busy doing shit. We've been trying to get people on, and things have just not been able to work out. But hopefully that again, I know we keep saying it, but hopefully, excuse me, that should be happening soon. Go check out any of our content on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Go listen to some of our episodes on Spotify and as well on YouTube.
Everything will be linked in the description below.
Everything will be linked in the description below. Don't forget to like and leave a comment down below.
Hit that subscribe button.
Smash the subscribe button.
Smash the like button. Make sure to comment.
But yeah, and hopefully again we're gonna try to do some stuff for Helen. We very much like doing that. Obviously we like Helen, but we like showing the fun and showing the cool shit in Helen. So, Bodie, is there anything else you want to
add? No, I think we're good.
Cool. Again, don't forget to hit us up on our social media accounts. Our main one, Brain Dead Media on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I'm _ Gage Fox _ on Instagram. That's it. Adios. Bye.
See you later.